The moon may be the main sculptor of tides, but it's not working alone. Another massive player joins the ballet of gravitational forces, the sun. Though the sun is over 93 million miles away, its gravitational influence on Earth's oceans is still strong, about half the strength of the moon's. When the sun, moon, and Earth align during full moons and new moons, their combined gravitational pull amplifies tidal effects. These are known as spring tides. Interestingly, they have nothing to do with the season of spring. The term spring comes from the idea of the water springing forth, reaching farther up the shore during high tide and retreating more dramatically at low tide. It's the universe stretching Earth's oceans just a little bit farther, twice every lunar cycle. Now imagine the opposite, when the sun and moon are at right angles to each other, as seen during the first and third quarters of the moon. Their gravitational forces pull the oceans in different directions. The result? We get neap tides, gentler, more moderate tidal changes. Spring tides and neap tides offer a kind of cosmic rhythm, a pulse of high energy and low energy, happening over a 2-week cycle. It's like the Earth's oceans are breathing, responding to the push and pull of celestial bodies. At infinity beyond, we marvel at these simple, elegant relationships. These aren't violent forces. They're subtle, predictable, measured. And yet, over time, they shape coastlines, influence marine life, and even impact human infrastructure along shores. Tide charts around the world are carefully calculated using both lunar and solar alignments. Fishermen, port authorities, surfers, and sailors depend on these rhythms. Timing is everything when it comes to the sea, and the moon and sun keep the clock ticking. Let's drift a bit deeper. What's especially fascinating is how different places on Earth experience tides differently. Some areas see 2 high and 2 low tides each day, a semi-diurnal pattern. Others experience just 1 high and 1 low tide, called diurnal. And then there are places where the pattern shifts daily, mixed tides. The reason for this diversity lies in local geography. The shape of coastlines, ocean floor contours, and nearby land masses all affect how tidal waves propagate. Even underwater ridges and continental shelves can bend and shape the flow. In other words, while the forces are universal, the outcomes are unique. That's a beautiful metaphor, isn't it? The same cosmic push acts on every coastline, but each responds in its own way, just like people do. Take the Bay of Fundy, for instance. Located between Canada's Nova Scotia and New Brunswick provinces, it boasts the highest tidal range in the world, over 50 feet in some places. Twice a day, billions of tons of water flow in and out of the bay. The unique funnel shape of the bay amplifies the tidal energy, making it a natural wonder and a potential source of clean power. Tidal energy, in fact, is one of the quiet revolutions of renewable science. Unlike solar or wind, tides are completely predictable. Scientists and engineers are developing underwater turbines that capture the kinetic energy of these moving waters and convert it to electricity. It's a poetic idea, isn't it? Using the same gentle forces that have shaped Earth for eons to light our homes and charge our futures. Back to the sky for a moment. We often think of celestial mechanics as abstract, distant, something for physicists and astronomers. But tides are a tangible way in which cosmic forces touch our daily lives. They remind us that we live not just on a planet, but in a system governed by gravity, balance, motion, and time. At Infinity Beyond, we believe that the more we understand these forces, the more we can appreciate our place in the cosmos, not as spectators, but as participants. So tonight, as you lay back and listen to this quiet narrative, imagine yourself floating not just on a sea of water, but on a sea of gravity. Pulled gently by the moon, nudged softly by the sun, in rhythm with everything, and maybe Next time you walk along the shore and see the tide reaching or retreating, you'll feel a little more connected, not just to nature, but to the entire universe that shapes it. Let your breath follow that rhythm now, in, out, like the tide. And as always, if you're enjoying these quiet explorations, don't forget to subscribe to Infinity Beyond. Every week, we bring you closer to the stars, one gentle question at a time.